to warm up. Actually, the internet went down here for a little while, so once that was resolved, and they've had that extra warm-up, Stermy's saying have fun now as well. So we're going to get things underway. It's the second winners bracket semi-final here. It's Stermy versus Rapha. Absolutely amazing game incoming. Let's get things underway. Or not.
There we go. Well, actually, we just had Stermy bug out of the first game that started that you didn't even see. So we're going to get him back in game. And hopefully then the people who are getting us in the game will get us in there. So
that was pretty awesome.
Yep. It happened at Gamescom as well, actually. Rapha just said Gamescom all over again. I don't remember who it happened with. It was, I think it was, might have been Rapha and Noctis. But either way, they are going to get back in. All right, and they are going to re-ready up. And these guys are just warming up right now, but as you can see them, we are going to be on the map, Lost Worlds, also known as dm13. And it looks like we're going to be ready in 5. So finally, back on with the QuakeLive dual tournament. And we're going to be hitting the semi-final, Stermy versus Rapha in a 10-minute match. Take us away, Joe.
And Stermy, they're getting the spawn over by the Mega Health. Red armor was collected by Rapha. And that's probably going to slow Stermy down a bit now because he's gone down there for the red. He's obviously not going to be able to collect it, and that means that he's going to miss out on probably both of the yellows. Yeah, so Rapha off the start, almost up to a full 200 armor. He's got the LG, he's got the rocket launcher, and Stermy could be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, and Stermy can't now, go towards that red, and Rapha's really smart. He's not actually taking the red, he's kind of trying to bait one of the yellows. He knows that Stermy's not going to go for red, and he's actually just going to take away that yellow. He's most likely going to get the Mega and then drop down to the red armor, and even if Stermy comes in, that's a really risky move. And somehow, Stermy with the shotgun comes out on top, and that was just pretty incredible. I'm surprised Stermy made that risky move, considering how much he didn't have. And there we go, look at that rocket, pushes Stermy over the top into the lava, and that's going to be a 1 to -1. And you don't see the world champion go down in the first minute, 1 to -1, very often, let alone 2 to -1. What a great start for Stermy. Yeah, certainly you don't see that often on dm13. Rapha, a very, very solid dm13 player as well. So now Stermy off to an absolute belter of a start. Red armor spawned here. In fact, it's already spawned, but Stermy's focus first of all will be over towards that Mega Health. Rapha not really going to be able to challenge for that red, but he'll probably try and put as much damage out as he possibly can. Which actually, as it turns out, is very, very little. Nice movement from Stermy to dodge all those rockets on the way. He actually didn't take any damage from that. Yeah, he's looking really good, Stermy. And actually, before the game, when I kind of spoke to both players, I just good luck, Stermy, and he seemed very happy and very kind of ready to go for the game. And Rapha actually seemed a little bit off because he was actually expecting to play CTF with his team, but actual fact, then they had to change, with some time issues we had here because of the internet. And he seemed a little bit annoyed actually, and you don't normally see Rapha annoyed pre-game, so hopefully that doesn't affect him too much, as he does pick up the RA, and he's going to try and get out of here, but Stermy is going to lay down pretty standard stuff, and it looks like he should be getting the win off that, but actually Rapha comes through, and I think Stermy's going to be really disappointed, but great dodging from Rapha. He really made those rockets hard to hit, and he should be picking up another frag here, and that's going to take him not only out of the minus, but onto a point. So 2 to 1 the score, with only 2.5 minutes gone, and these two, are top contenders, for a grand finals even later on. I know we've got Cypher waiting, but still, it's a great game so far. Yeah, great game, and of course Rapha the one has got that control at the minute, although he obviously missed out on that last Mega Health pickup. No, Stermy is up there somewhere, just waiting for a little bit of armor to add to that great bit of health that he's got stacked up. It will come via that first yellow. And he knows that Rapha may be headed over towards that yellow. Actually, he was down at the red, and he's going to try and cut him off here once again. Stermy moving in for the attack. Very risky. But in the end, it's okay. A bit of damage, and he got away from it. Yeah, it's okay, but I don't think he should have given up his health. He had 150 health, and now he just had 100, which is the same as Rapha. And Rapha taking the red, obviously that gives him such a big stack, and there you go, another kill for Rapha. So, Stermy kind of taking all that damage, playing aggressive, really messed him up. But one thing Stermy knows he has over Rapha is a really strong lightning gun. And if you don't expect someone to come through and attack you with a lightning gun, and you have your back turned for a split second, it can pretty much kill you. Just the amount of push that you end up pushing over onto him, it can just completely mess you up. But Stermy tried playing that card, Rapha was ready, and it's, that's really why we're at the 2-2 game. So Stermy's got to play a little bit smarter. Well, Rapha could be in a little bit of trouble here. He drops down onto the health ledge, and in comes Stermy with the rockets. And Stermy going to take the lead once again just before that Mega spawn. He's got a red armor to play with as well now. So this one's swinging back and forth. 6 minutes to go, still anybody's game. Oh, actually, there's a rocket
that
from
was such
below.
a good rocket. That rocket took away all 50 armor and 25 health. And it actually allowed Stermy to get the top yellow, and that's insane because if Stermy didn't hit that rocket, Rapha would have had 100 health, 100 armor, which was the same as Stermy. But now because Stermy hit that one rocket, he's going to win the red and most likely the mega. So that's completely changed the game. So really nice play from Stermy, and Rapha has to kind of, you know, restack up on the yellow. It's going to take him a little time before he can put in a good fight. And currently, you know, Stermy has been putting in the better fights so far. He really, you know, he's been a little bit unlucky, but he's been a bit more aggressive. But when Stermy gets like a, you know, an armor advantage, he really seems to use it just a touch better. You know, I wouldn't say recklessly, you know, either, but a couple of them have like not worked out right. But otherwise, he has been slightly better on the attacks than Rapha.
Well, right now Stermy seems to have lost track of exactly where Rapha is. He's just sneaking out and towards that top yellow, so that'll put Rapha to 100 for 65. And Stermy, of course, with that mega, is going to be, in a second, almost 200.
Wow, great rocket.
Yeah, and that rocket really did do a lot of damage to him.
Another fight that RA took down some of his mega, and Stermy, you know, didn't get up to that 200 mark, so great play from Rapha. And that's something we haven't seen Rapha do so much on this map so far. Normally, Rapha's a master of positioning. You know, he's going to be able to play, you know, put so much damage on his opponent on the items. He hasn't had that chance with Stermy for some reason. And I think Stermy, you know, he's come here probably in his strongest. And it does seem that, you know, he's doing a great job so far. So if he can continue, we'll have to see. But back up to 200, just here's Rapha above him. Rapha up to 130 armor himself, only 100 health though. And making a little small mistake, missing the jump. Taking a smaller bit of damage, but not too much of a problem. And I think Stermy's going to push for an attack soon, though.
Well, Stermy doing the damage there with the LG, and a fair amount of it connecting as well. Knows that Rapha's going to try and sneak in there for that 50 HP bubble, which he actually did in the end and took it away. Stermy, I think, clever move now, moving in as well for that upper yellow, rather than dropping straight into the red, rather than dropping straight into the mega, but Rapha will drop down in front of him, takes the mega health away. Stermy taking a huge amount of damage, he gives the red armor to Rapha. And now Stermy is the one that's on the back foot, and in comes Rapha again. Rockets come flying in, and that will tie us up with 3.5 minutes to go, and again, the momentum swings around.
Absolutely crazy how that came about. Stermy was like, okay, I've got you pinned on the map. I don't want to take red and give you the yellow armor free. So he made a really smart move of actually just like, you know, rocket jumping up to the yellow and then back to the center area. But by doing so, he actually was off-timed on the mega, which gave Rapha the mega and got him the kill. And that's, you know, literally he would have been half a second late to that mega, and that put Rapha back to a tie game and potentially taking the lead, and there we go. Stermy comes in aggressive, and he's even going to win the yellow off this. Oh no, actually, Stermy spawns there. Rapha came in aggressive, sorry.
Nice rocket up there, yeah, and all these items at the minute going easily over to Rapha as he comes out.
First rocket.
Takes minimal damage though.
Yeah, I thought it was a much stronger rocket than that. Really nice time.
Oh, and Stermy's dropped down right in front of him, and once again, surely Rapha's going to pick up the frag. Mega health on his point. Stermy goes down, and Rapha will make it 2 points. And Jay, that's, you know, those last 2 kills, which is now see Rapha 2-0 in the lead, and he comes probably another one, have all been about his positioning.
Yeah, it has been, but Stermy, the big mistake for me was giving your opponent the chance to get on the mega. Had he have just been there early, he was so much more stacked than Rapha. It would never have been Rapha's kill. And Rapha even, I wouldn't say ever got lucky. I mean, if you take the mega, you're already, you know, looking to win that fight. But his rockets were just amazing. And when he hit the first good one, the second would come easy, then the third came, and that's pretty much set up the whole kill. So Stermy's going to be kicking himself if he ends up losing this match off that situation. We'll have to see if he can come back. Stermy does, though, have complete control now. If we switch over to him, you can see that he's 200. He's just got to find Rapha. Rapha really doesn't have much to his name, and actually just ate one of his own grenades for about 50 damage. So he's on 100 and 130, but he is slowing down the game. That's all Rapha needs to do. And Stermy's looking for him. Well, and Rapha is just by the LG. If you want to go back, you can check out what he's doing. You want to switch over to Rapha? You can see that he's just hiding out by here. He's been here for a long time.
Stermy there picking up that mega health, and actually Stermy's going to come in, the LG real strong, and Rapha down to just 25 HP, but there's only a minute to go, and that's a clever little move. Manages to get away for a while, but will eventually be tracked down, and it's now a 2-point game. With 1
Rapha
minute
makes
left
mistakes.
on the clock.
Who'd have thought it? Yeah, Rapha, big mistake there. He could have gone down to red, didn't know it was there, tried to rocket jump and actually failed it. And now he's going to find himself in trouble. And actually, Stermy is coming nearer to Rapha. And he knows Rapha's just going to run away. He's going to have a hard time finding him. Good rocket jump up. And he sees him over by the plasma, and this is a move. And he's going to go down with the LG, but Rapha only has 54 health. Spamming rockets backwards. Stermy going to go in. Oh, that rocket doesn't connect, and he's taking all the damage. He doesn't even care. He just wants to kill. And he picks it up. There's Mega and Red on the platform. Mega's gone, but no items, weapons for Rapha. Is he going to chase with rockets? Yes, he is. One more, and he hits it. Absolutely crazy. There's a 50 health bubble. He's LG, so good. And we've got 10 seconds left. He knows Red Armor's up on the platform. 49 LG ammo. He went in. Oh my God, he just took so much damage. He needs to hide now. But you just don't know.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And there comes a rocket. And Rapha ties us up and picks up the red.